This video goes out to Bishop T.D. Jakes. Bishop, according to Deuteronomy 14 and verse 29, coming from the Torah, which are the 5 books of Moses, this is where the tithes was talking to. And the Levite, because he have no part, no inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which is within thy gates, shall come and shall eat and be satisfied. I'm going to stop right there. Tithings in our modern day society, Bishop, is not biblical. It was only talking to the children of Israel during that time. They were going to their inheritance, which would be the land of Canaan, and the Most High gave them some instructions on how they were to govern themselves and how they were to treat the Levite. See? Verse 29, because he have no part, no inheritance with thee. Those were the people that were separated from the children of Israel. They were responsible for the tabernacle of the congregation, and they did not have an inheritance. So the only inheritance that they would receive for their service would be the food. All the tithes of the land I give to the Levites for their inheritance, and it would be the children of Israel. That would be our responsibility to provide food for them, as well as the fatherless, the strangers. See, the strangers would be the people that came with the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. So they're not from the seed of Abraham, so they are acknowledged as a stranger. Then you have the fatherless, the elderly, then the widow that did not have a provider in the household. We were responsible to take care of them, to bring food to them. And which are within thy gates shall come and shall eat and be satisfied. See, it was a fellowship, and it was only talking to the nation of Israel. Chapter 15 and verse 11 says, as another reminder, for the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thy hand wide unto thy brother, to the poor, and to thy needy in thy land. It's talking about the land of Canaan. The place where he chose to establish his name for the fellowship would be Jerusalem. I'm going to show you only through the scripture, sir. 1 Kings 11 and 36 says, and unto a son will I give one tribe, that David, my servant, may have a light always before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me to put my name there. That's where the children of Israel were to go to fellowship with one another, as well as take care of the Levites, because the Levites had no inheritance, as well as the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. And they were to open their hand wide to the poor and to the needy, because he said there will always be poor people in the land where I am sending you, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Not America. He did not choose to establish his name here in America. He chose the land of Canaan, which would be Israel today. God bless you, sir. Please tell your people to stop tithing. It's not biblical. If you want them to support your agenda, just make it clear that it's my agenda. And my agenda is the work of the Lord. But when it comes to taking the scriptures out of context, you need to tell them that you don't have to tithe. If you want to support my agenda, just tell them that. They don't have to be, don't put a yoke of bondage on your people, because it's not biblical. That wouldn't be right, would it? And even in the biblical principles in the Old Testament, it's still talking to the nation of Israel. So lineage is still important when it comes to this Hebrew book coming from the King James Version of the Bible that we have available today. God bless you, sir, and have a great day.